go on, Beep. And you go. Beep, what are you doing? Why are you guys trying to get in there? Okay, it looks like they're bugged and not shooting anymore. Can you shoot at this guy? The light spared you the last time we fought. Okay, good. They're shooting at other people again. Wow, ain't you guys brave? Yes, ain't you guys brave? Come in and fight the Holy Nation for us. You know you want to. Come on, Red Sabers. Show us what you got. Yeah, come and fight the Holy Nation. And then, you know, whoever's left, we'll let them in so we can gun them down. Okay, but we're going to be doing a change to our base layout. We'll probably have to delete some farms, but that's not really a big deal. Alright, come on guys, duke it out. Help me. Yeah, come on, do it. Probably some hound reinforcements will show up relatively soon. And okay, well those red sabers didn't last very long. They were a slight distraction for the Holy Nation. Workers had a little bit of danger. Hi, red sabers are on the way, but no, watch. Holy Nation's just getting jumped by everybody today, aren't they? Red Sabers raid has ended. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and open this, just to, you know, let the Paladins get in a little bit further so they can get shot by more people. Oh no, this should be closed. You know, a few got in. They're gonna get up the stairs and then just get in this massive crossfire. Come on guys, you can do it. Shoot them to death. Die darkened. Destroy them all. Are you guys literally just gonna not... Oh, okay, there they go. We got them. Sort of. Skeletons are really hard to kill. Okay, the battle's over. Nice. Okay, yeah, those two guys are recovering. Okay, so what we're going to do here, now that that's over, is we are going to create a sort of crossroads. So we're going to have this here still, but there aren't going to be gates going in here. Instead, on this side, this will come over here, and this will be walled in. And it will have its own storm shack, like as close to the wall as it can get. And that will be firing down. Over here, same thing. Over here, same thing. And over here, same thing. And so, what that will do is effectively make it so that this central area is just a big meat grinder. And anybody who goes near it, anybody who goes into it dies. It'll also stop this from happening. We do need to slaughter a lot of these guys, so everyone's probably a little hurt. But no one is listed as dying, so that works for me. And so, these paladins will probably eventually die off. It'll take a little bit of time to happen, but it'll happen. And yeah, everything should go nice and smoothly. Let's open that up so people can go do their thing. What in the world are you doing? Okay, cool. We're just gonna go and... our ninjas are gonna go and kill everything. Okay, sounds good. Let's go medic and take care of everything. Put our allies away, get everyone taken care of, get everyone repaired, and fixed up. That'll be great. Napoleon! Who are you fighting? Oh man, that was not a good idea. That poor, poor paladin. Okay, well. Are there any other assaults coming in? As paladins tend to get up for like a second and then get annihilated. And then they stay down. Alright, so this storm shack that's in the middle will be getting removed. However, everything else should be okay. So we're going to close this one. We're going to take everyone. And bring them inside. Just run full speed, everyone. We're going to close this gate so no one can get in. That should be okay. Cool. So we are going to dismantle this. And then we're going to dismantle a lot of these. So this is going to take a hot second. Now, there's the whole thing where we have been doing this with essentially baseline technology. For the most part, we are still using very, very primitive technology in terms of the tech trees. So really, this should be showing anybody who might be struggling with Kenshi that you don't need to like tech rush or anything like that. It is completely dispensive. Yeah, tech rushing is not important in Kenshi. It helps, but you don't need to do it. So if we delete this now, everything in everything in there goes away. So let's make sure we get all that first. Now, part of the reason that we are going to be putting these guys in their own storm shacks and then eventually their own towers is because we're going to jam-pack those full of small research benches so that they can just research like crazy. And then whenever danger rears its ugly face, We're going to... they will automatically jump back on the turrets and just kill everything. It'll be fantastic. Nothing will stand against us. Okay. And, like, we probably could have thought about doing this earlier, but, you know, as we all know, I am a smart person. Me smart. SMRT. Alright, let's just remove some of this to get it out of the way. And okay, sounds good. All patched up. Cool, okay, so this line of torches we have this road that's passing through here. Let's see, it continues on through there. So to see the roads... Okay, so yeah, it pretty much passes right through the center of this, which is fine. What I need to do, we need to go to buildings. Actually, what we need to do is we need to go to walls, defensive gates, arrow points towards the enemy. And we can do something like this. Though that would have been nice. But we could do something like that. Because we want 4 of these. The towers will be behind their own walls because they're big enough to fire over them. The storm shacks have trouble firing over gates. I mean, firing over walls. So we're going to have these be relatively close to the storm shack. Sort of like this. It's going to want to do that, which is unfortunate. It makes perfect sense why it would want to do that. Okay, that works. And we will have to revamp this a little bit later. If we do that... No, that won't work. That won't work either. I wonder if there's a way to disable snapping. I don't think there is. Because the game's putting it where it would make sense. Unfortunately, that's just not where I want it. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to have to put it wherever it can go. So, like, there, I guess. Wait, we really don't need to do this. We could try some other thing. The thing is, we want to... What we want eventually is for them to be able to fire over these things, and these defensive walls are just a little too tall for them. Now, we don't have to do it this way. The Storm Shack just has a high concentration of turrets. We could also do defensive walls. However, I think it's like, what, 2 per? So if we do that just so we can see, it's not a particularly high concentration of turret mounts. Well, I mean, it's an okay amount of them. I mean, that can work, I suppose. Yeah, I think that'll work. So we'll have how well will this work? That's the question, right? What's the ticket? Because this will need to be completely removed. Okay, well let's start the process of doing that. Okay, so we have to get rid of everything that's inside of it before we can do anything. You got a weapon, you got a weapon. You've got one, you've got one. Just give them whatever gear like we can, so we can just get it out of here. Yeah, because we had to take their weapons that we could reprogram them, or I guess revert them to their original programming. Oh, nice. Okay, let's give you those, I guess. So he's got some stuff now. Excellent. Okay, well, they can't wear these, so let's just toss these on the ground. It's always a bit of a thing, isn't it? Getting all this done. Or you make revisions. So none of them can wear these, so we're just going to toss these on the ground. We should just have the ninjas come over with Napoleon. Well, Winston, I suppose. It's probably a better idea. That's probably a better play. Let's see. So you've got these. Yeah, I guess give that to them. And Grievous, I want you to trade with Napoleon. Give him all of these. What am I doing? Okay, Grievous. Give this to Winston. Excellent. Okay, Grievous. I want you to pick up all this stuff. Okay, works. Now trade with Winston again. And then just give all this stuff to Winston. All the stuff that the robots can't wear or use. Okay, so defenders. Cool. Okay, so these are now empty. Let's dismantle those so we can eventually dismantle this entire thing. This has nothing in it. Good. Get rid of that. We're going to dismantle this. That has 2 furs in it. I'm not going to worry about that. Has some limbs. Winston. Can you carry these? Yes, but with a little bit of work. Okay, so this can be dismantled. Excellent. I think that's everything that's inside. Now we just have to take those off. Beep. That's right, beep. Okay, so walls, defensive wall. I'll actually be getting rid of a lot of these, but for now, the gate is fine. We just need to dismantle some of this. I think the game is legit starting to lag because there's so much stuff. Okay. There's so many characters here at the moment. The game is starting to just lag. Because my cat is out there. Ah, help! Don't ignore me, you bastard! You jerk! Oh yeah, we're not gonna have a gate on this. We probably should have one just so it can stay open forever. But, you know. It should be there because that's where the enemy will. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, because there's that torch there. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. But at the same time, if there's the gate here, then it causes some problems. So we want to put our gate like here. Because then that solves a lot of problems. Okay, defensive gates. I'll put that like here. We can potentially put a storm shack behind it. We really want to. We don't need to. Alright, and now this one. Again, the arrow points towards the enemy. That is. Far up here as we can. Let's put this a little further up if we can. Okay, that works. And so then we can put a storm shack here and another storm shack over there. And that should be okay. Yeah, that should be fine. And then defensive walls. All the way down. That should work just fine. I'm gonna go see what's up with the cat. I'll be right back. This is the cat, by the way. He's scared of the fan. Fan's overhead. Who's a good boy? Alright, now you get it. Okay, so we're gonna go get these walls put in. And then that should turn our base into an absolute death machine. People show up, people die. So defensive wall. We do need to delete a lot of torches though. So like, unfortunately some of this will have to go. Like this one. It's in the way. And let's see. There will be some other things too. So we do have some iron over here that is behind our walls. Iron, iron. We don't necessarily need to rely on these either, because we should be able to maybe mine some iron pretty effectively. So that shouldn't be a major issue. Okay, but that's out of the way. Let's go here. Go back to walls. Defensive wall. That torch is in the way, unfortunately. Yeah, there's a torch in the way. It's right here. That is from, I think, just where the farm was. So we're going to get rid of that. Then we're going to go back. Walls. Defensive walls. No, not ramp. Walls. There is the whole issue that there are people in the way. I would like for them to not be in the way. That would be fantastic. Yeah, looks like some red sabers. Got it? No. Jeez, these guys are still alive? How? Alright, well, let's go over here. Defensive walls. We need to get rid of this one. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so they are killing all of those guys. Let's see. Defensive wall. Get it done eventually. And here's the thing. I would like for this copper to be behind the defensive wall, but doing so will cause our wall to actually jut out into the road, which will cause pathing issues. So if we do that, we need to solve it there. I mean, we can do that. That means that we have to change things a little bit. Plus, the copper won't really be a big issue for a while. Okay, and we're gonna have this would have just come back here. Like this part right there that doesn't want to accept anything. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a hound. That's the problem. It's a dude. The problem is a guy. Oh, get out of my way. Damn it. Move it. Leave. There are characters in the way. Get the fuck out of my way. Out of here. Maybe even try it again. Did it work? I don't know. Maybe? Or? Hey, it worked. Okay, so that would be nice, because we'll set up a bunch of turrets all along that. That'll be a kill corridor, I guess. And over here, pretty much the same thing. Hello, 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 hello. He's like, no, no, don't pick me up. Alright, so walls, defense wall again. And now this one, it's over to, I guess down here. The main detriment to doing it this way is that the fences are kind of spread out a lot, I guess. And this is saying that there's someone in the way, right? Huh. It worked. Not supposed to work. Alright, fence wall. Is there like a dead guy in the way? I think there's a dead guy in the way. Come on, damn it. Just work. It says there are characters in the way, but there are no characters in the way. Maybe it's all these dead people. Maybe those are what are in the way. I don't know for sure though. Oh, seems to be working now. So, sounds good. Alright, let's go ahead and connect it over here. Right, there to here. Okay, that works. So that'll encase all of that and give us lots and lots of defenses. Excellent. So we're going to need a ramp now. We're actually going to want lots of ramps. Close to another building, you say? This is one of those scenarios where like we literally can't get onto it. There's just stuff in the way. And we can delete farms, that is fine. I have a problem with that. If that's what needs to be done, then that's what needs to be done. Okay, so ramp. Okay, now that one works. Doggo's in the way. We can't get rid of this. There is there are some of these wolves that are in the way that are kind of interesting. That's fine. Can we put another ramp in? No, not over there at least. Wait, what the hell? Oh, interesting. Alright, defensible. So again, we want this to kind of hug this design, I suppose. That sounds fine, and now let's put the ramps on here as well. Character in the way, put it there, we can put it there. Okay, that works. Go with. And now we will put turrets on. So we'll be going for security defense, that's it. If it actually lets me. Maybe it actually has to be finished with the wall for it to put the turrets on it. Which wouldn't be too bad. That's perfectly fine. People are still able to get up there. We're still cutting these guys to pieces. I don't think anybody's died, which is good. And then we'll probably put a storm shack back here, just so they have, you know, something to do. So there's more concentrated fire at the gates, I suppose. Let's see if we can just do that. Building storm house. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, storm house. We have L houses as well. There are bug houses. Bug houses seem nicer than they actually are. A long house has that nice range advantage up top, but it's not actually that nice. The storm house is probably our best overall right now. Has a lot of turrets able to go on one side of it. Now we will most likely need to delete some farms, which, as I've said before, is perfectly fine. So we'll have to delete, dismantle that, and this one, and probably that light. Buildings, storm house, and we can do this for sure. Fine. That way a lot of them can fire all at once. We could also do this whole shtick again that lets a lot of them get concentrated there. But we are going to have a lot of people able to concentrate fire there anyway, so it's not that big a deal. Well, we don't want it like that. Yeah, I'm sure. So we need the door at the we need the door into it to actually be not facing directly opposed. Now if we have it at an angle, then what that does is it gives us the ability to... Yeah, it's going to be... Well, you guys can't see where I'm pointing, but... Yeah, if we have it at an angle, then those turrets can fire in multiple directions, and they can all sort of concentrate on that gate, but I think that's a bit overkill and unnecessary. Let's put it there. And we can already fit a lot of turrets here. Yeah. Yeah, we're already fitting 6 turrets. That will be shooting the gate. That's pretty good. Might as well put turrets up here as well. No valid node usage. Okay, sounds good. Okay, and those haven't been completed yet, so we can't work on those. Alright, at this point we can start to dismantle a lot of these crossbows. So that we can then dismantle the storm shack itself. That will make everything drop to the ground, which will be fantastic for us, because then we can just work with everything very quickly. Everything will get dumped out into the ground, basically. Now, yeah, I think we were... I don't think the storm shack will let you dismantle it while there's anything built on it. Yeah, no. Now, there are people on it, though. They'll let you do that. Alright. Getting all this deleted. And so what will happen is, hopefully, more of the storm shack will be able to fight all at once. Okay, so you guys, as much as you wish, go ahead and build. So they will... What are they doing? This big, like, round thing of stuff. They're trying to robotics each other. That makes sense. Infinite Windwang. What are you doing? Didn't I set you to engineer? Nah. Okay, we'll build. We'll get all this stuff made relatively quickly. We have lots and lots of supplies, so I'm not worried about that. Napoleon is over here. And with this made, what's going to happen is we're going to be able to just keep this closed. Keep this door closed. And it'll be great because we'll be able to just do what we need to do. Alright, so what are you up to? What is happening? Blood spiders? No. Bonds of bones. Get him. Kill all those band of bones dudes. Go, go. Sichi, no. What's wrong with Sinichi? Did you get wrecked, as they say? Well, I mean, you know, this dude over here is doing some work. Who is it? Oh, more bandit bones. Well, they'll go down relatively quickly. And once our base is encased again, we should be fine. Yeah. Really? Okay, I have a solution to this. Everyone run away over here. Then remain where you are. Hilda. Oh, we're stuck in here for some reason. Come on. The hell? Okay. Let's see. Are you able to leave? No. Okay, fine. Ninjas. Where's the Band of Bones person? Kill them. Okay, now that's done, we actually need to teleport everyone again. So we're going to save here. We're going to quick save. We're going to load this. And, you know, it's just sort of how Kenshi is. I don't have to do that. As I said before, we're going to keep some doors closed forever. And that'll work. It'll be great. Our infrastructure is going to be in a different area, which is fine. It'll be on the other side. And everything should work out just fine. Anybody coming into our base to look for trouble is going to find it. They'll come in. They'll prepare for trouble. They'll make it double. They'll protect the world from truth and justice. Okay, and hopefully we can move in through here. Okay, good. And no one's dying anytime soon, right? Everyone is more or less fine. He's a little jacked, but he'll be fine. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll walk it off. He'll be alright. Kill him, please. Okay, he took River down. I need you all to, like, go away so I can fight the Inquisitor. Ah. Okay, well that works. Cool. Okay, well, let's get everything built. And then everything should come together very quickly. Okay, awesome. So, defenders. I want you guys to turret guard. So that when the enemies show up, they get shot. You need no valid node uses. Yeah, we probably don't need that one. Okay, that's probably fine. And now this stuff will all need to probably be elsewhere. Yeah, you still just have campfires here. Nice. Okay, all this, um, yeah, stuff that we're doing. Yeah, we eventually, after we tech up enough, we want to get to where we have hybrid, whatever they're called, hybrid mines, I think. And those are nice because with those, they mine and turn stuff into, they mine rock and they turn it into building materials, like building materials right from the get-go. You don't have to do it yourself. That one is probably what we want. But yeah, when you are just starting your base, you're probably better off using campfires because they don't cost anything. You just make them. Okay, so that's all been cleared out. Very nice. Let's... No, let's delete that. And we can delete these as well. We don't need the building materials, but yeah, it helps, I guess. Probably helps with pathfinding a little bit. Right. That's probably okay. Okay. So let's go to walls. Defensive wall, put that here. And this too is just going to try and hug the this road a little bit. Honestly, we can make it closer, I think. So let's do that. As always, we have the mod that lets us refund or deconstruct things at 100% value, so you don't lose 50% of anything. I just find stuff like that to be kind of annoying more than anything. Because after playing RimWorld and being able to just deconstruct at will, it's just needlessly punishing, I guess, is the way I look at it. Ground needs to be more level. Okay, that works. I think I'm going to need to move these. Okay, that's all fine. Now let's go over to the other side. That's all fine. Over to here as well. Now let's go over yonder. Nice. What's the problem? Is there like a wall that I missed? No, I think it's just that like there's that branch in the way, but the other branches don't care. It doesn't care about some of the other branches, so that's kind of weird. Wait, it does, well, not really. It doesn't always work. Okay, I guess that'll work. Alright, and now let's get rid of some of these makeshift walls that aren't actually doing anything for us, or aren't doing much. Alright, here to... I see what's happening. We need to get to that one. So we actually need to delete a bunch of these. We need to eventually get rid of that gate too. Okay, now it should work. Defensive walls, and this will just come out here. That works. Okay, so that's good. And so yeah, so there's this road here, it comes through here, it'll just go on through, and NPCs should be able to walk through our base now, without us having to worry about them too much. And our skeletons can pretty much just sit there and stay on their turrets forever. But I need a storm shack back here now. Storm house. Yeah, and it needs to be relatively close-ish. Now we could put bug houses there instead. However, bug houses are kind of bugged, and we look at them. Whenever it comes to defense, they don't actually have that many like slots on them. They only have a few. It's kind of unfortunate. They're very tall though, which is nice. So, in terms of what probably works best for us, storm shacks it is. Storm houses. Defense, that's a crossbow. And let's just start slapping these on here. Yeah, and we can't put anything on these until those are built. Now we also need to put some ramps on these, so we can get up onto them. Because if we can't get onto the walls, then it doesn't matter.